Okay.
Must think losing the upload.
They're not-
Stuck again.
Okay, we're live. We're with Julian and Quatley, and we'll explain Quatley here in just a little bit. So, Julian was the one that solved the Taylor Swift ticket chest and had somebody go pick up the chest for him. So, we're going to make these things just a little bit quicker. So, Julian, if you just kind of walk us through how you figured this one out.
Yeah. So the first video, there was all the numbers. I couldn't really get anything up from that off the bat. Looking back, you talked about like picking yourself up and brushing yourself off, which I initially thought was a little weird, but I couldn't really connect it to anything. And then yesterday posted an update and talked about how you need to be lightning on your feet. So that just immediately, like, just look up lightning on your feet, Taylor Swift, it brings up Shake It Off. And then I was like, okay, picking yourself up, brushing yourself off is like shaking yourself off. So then I was pretty sure it had something to do with Shake It Off. And I was already trying some like deciphering with Taylor Swift. I was trying like first number album, second number song, and then like third number word, trying to see if I could create a message or something. But then once I had it narrowed down to Shake It Off as a song, then I went first number represented the verse, right? Was it the verse? Yeah, first number was the verse, second number was the word, and then third number was the letter. And then I took those letters and I put them into numbers using like A is 1, B is 2. And I got like a string of numbers. With that string of numbers, I looked up Las Vegas, like coordinates, longitude, and latitude. And I noticed that like if I cut down my string of numbers like right down the middle, basically like put me in that area where Las Vegas is. And so I did that. I had to make one of the numbers negative, but that wasn't that big of a deal. And it gave me a coordinate point that was in the boundary area. And I was like, there's no way I can just get a random coordinate point that's not it. So then I got my buddy. I'm in college. I met him here at BYU. He's from Vegas, so I got his little brother to drive out there and go pick it up for me. It took him a little bit to find it, but eventually he got it.
Yeah, we noticed it was kind of a relatively well-traveled area, and so we wanted to tuck it back up in a way so somebody just didn't stumble upon it and then have you guys out there on a wild goose chase, so we tried to keep it relatively hidden.
Luckily he got it just before dark, otherwise that may have been a mess.
Yeah, it would have been a little harder.
Yeah, so that's an old volcano out there.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't see it, so I couldn't tell. I never went down there.
That's pretty cool. We poked around there quite a bit.
So one of the biggest questions I've been asked, are you actually going to go to the concert? There's a lot of Swifties that are like, man, they're aggressive. I'm not going to, I kind of feel bad because like I'm not like the biggest Taylor Swift fan. I listen to her. I like her songs, but I'm not like a diehard. I want to go down there. I'm trying to figure it out. My friend is going down there that weekend, so maybe I can stay at his house, but I'm not sure. Just got to figure out the money and then the class schedule, but I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah. Well, maybe Sam goes down there. Maybe he'll pick you up and give you a ride.
Oh, I
that'd be great.
What? I can't even remember. When is it?
It's not this weekend, but the next weekend.
I am going to be in Las Vegas this weekend.
Yeah. So anyway, well, that's cool. And we're actually going to do another hunt in Vegas here relatively soon, probably too. So that'll be kind of cool. Now, tell us why your friend's here.
Oh,
everybody's probably wondering what's going
on.
Quatley's
here. Who am I? He's my treasure hunting partner. We're partners in this. We've done a couple hunts together. He did help me on this one. When I say help on this one, I did everything on this one, but it's fine. We worked together. And then we actually one of your guys' other hunts back last summer, the Shield scholarship hunt, and that one he actually did contribute. So that's what he's saying.
Thanks.
Yeah. and you guys are both. What schools are you guys going to?
I go to BYU.
I go to UVU.
UVU. And you guys won the $5,000 scholarship, the Shield scholarship last year. Now, we haven't done an explanation video on that, so we're going to ask you to walk us through that one real fast, too.
All right. It's been a minute, but I'll do my best. I'm not going to lie. We kind of found this one. I found it on YouTube probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks after it started, if I'm being honest.
but it wasn't too hard to catch up because, I mean, I'll take this as a piece of advice. People were commenting in the Instagram comments and the YouTube comments, giving away. So like there were 2 stops on that one, but finding that first stop took like 20 minutes because someone had just commented it already. So I didn't feel like I was too far behind. But just like going through the riddle kind of, it said like make sure you're doing your studying on your way to this great adventure.
Yeah.
So we went to the Maverick Center. I don't really know what the studying was. I think there was a college next to there, Research Avenue, or there was a library close.
Yeah, Research Avenue was in reference to that. So on your way, so do your studying on your way to this great adventure, I think.
Yeah. So then the Maverick Center, because like Adventure's first stop. It said if you don't feel you have the power, see what your opponent can lend you.
So the numbers on the jerseys.
Yeah, he actually found that. We were walking around the Maverick Center, and there's a statue in the front. You can explain it.
Oh, like just 2 hockey players facing against each other. You know, they're each other's opponents, and they had numbers on their jerseys.
And one of them was the last name Watt.
Watt, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Watts. There was Watts and Dario were the names on the jersey. And I'll tell you, so Watts was commissioned to sculpt that statue. What do you call it? Statue. And Dario was the one that actually sculpted them. And Dario's my uncle. So that kind of ties into that a little bit. So Dario is my uncle, and they put their names on the jerseys just for fun. And so Watts was in reference to if you don't have the power, see what your opponent can lend you. Mm-hmm. Okay, what happened after that?
So I found the hunt like that day. We went there so I found the hunt that morning. We went there that day and we found that and we're like, okay, this has got to be it. So we're like, oh, we're finding treasure tonight. Like, let's go. This is easy. And then so we were at the Maverick Center. At the time we were in Lehigh, but we were up in wherever the Maverick Center is in Salt Lake County. And so we're sitting in the car trying to find stuff. And I kind of thought you guys said 2 or 3 stops in one of the hint videos. So I was really stuck on this like train station thing because there was a stop right at the Maverick Center. So I was looking at all these different like stops that were past the Maverick Center that kind of had to do with adding, because the next line is just put them together because you'll add it up later. So we were down this huge rabbit hole for a long time.
Like all evening that day.
All evening. And then that went on for like a week probably. I was doing all sorts of weird stuff like researching stars and like satanic. It got weird. But then about a week later, before I was like getting ready for church, and I was just like doing a little bit of searching for the next line. And I'd come across this place earlier, but I never realized the address of it because I was just like searching up like Added Up Utah. So I searched up Added Up Utah, and it came up with Added Up LLC. Mm-hmm. And I noticed the address was like 1115, which happened to be the combination of the 2 numbers from the jerseys.
Yeah.
And then I called him, and we like rushed down there. I was like, dude, this is definitely it. So we rushed down there, and then it says when you find where this gets you, head to the south. Just south of that was Sugar House Park. So we're walking, like we try to keep it directly south. And then it says when you feel 62, sit a while. And
we had been trying to we'd been trying to skip the step because we didn't know what that was for like 30 minutes before we realized we were sitting on the very bench that was the memorial.
Yeah, so there was like a bench that was dedicated to someone who passed away when they were 62. So I'm like, okay, perfect. We're sitting here. We're looking for the tree that has the most style. This is honestly, that was the worst part. We were looking for trees. We never got it. Like, I don't know which tree it was. You said find where 1, 5, and 30 all mean the same thing, which we got as like the 30 degrees with the clock. But we still never were able to like connect to the tree because we were trying different trees. We didn't know which way to orient it. So then we were just searching Sugar House Park for like 6 hours.
Eventually I stumbled upon it and I was like, hey, this kind of looks like the spot. And he pulled it out.
Well, you got 30 minutes before that, he found the spot and he just didn't say anything. And then we were just searching for another like half hour.
I had a little doubt. I was like, that can't be it.
And then he's like, I found a spot that kind of looked like the picture. And I'm like, you didn't say anything? You're like, look in there? He's like, no.
That's funny.
Well, we tucked it down out of the way because I didn't want somebody to just stumble upon it. You know what I mean?
It was
So
tucked
it
in
was
there.
down in that trunk of ways.
Mhm.
So,
We had a couple people ask us what we were doing and if we lost something, and we didn't want to.
We didn't know if they were treasure hunters, so we're like, no. Like, or then I think at one point I said I lost like my little brother or something because like they're like, you look really stressed.
that's funny. That's funny. Does somebody still have the pipe, the container that it was in?
Yeah, I actually have it right here.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Shout out Goodmanson. I can't ever say his
Goodmanson
name.
Engraving.
Yeah.
Engraved that for us.
And we tried really hard to make that look as non-threatening as possible, but
Yeah. We pulled it out at the park. We're yelling and like throwing it in the air and like. That's
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's funny.
cool.
There were kids playing around there when we hit it, and so I was like, gotta tuck it down in there. Hopefully nobody watched me. So I had some lookouts around, kind of watching around, make sure everybody was looking the other way, and then I tucked it down in the tree. So that's cool. Well, thanks guys for like following along and playing along.
yeah,
We've got a lot more hunts coming up this year. I know
we got a lot of fun ones
a
planned.
lot of fun ones. We're even joking about doing an X chest where people donate their ex's jewelry.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
old engagement, wedding rings, whatever you want to call
even
them.
just if you were dating, donate that. We're a nonprofit now, and so we'll write a receipt saying that you donated to a nonprofit or whatever, so you can write it off even too. But I know there's a few people that have.
We've talked to a few of them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, I got wedding rings." We're like,
Plural.
I've got a wedding ring, so
This is a chest that we're going to be hiding here pretty quick too.
and that one's cool.
This one's way cool. If you find this chest, don't break it trying to open it. Just saying. So there's a way to open it.
Some glass onion type of crap, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watched that. It's a weird movie, but
Yeah.
you watch that.
can't say that I do.
There's like a box with an invitation, and it's like all these puzzles and crap,
Yeah.
and everybody's like solving it, and then this one chick just like gets mad and gets a hammer and starts breaking it, and then gets the invitation. I was like, that's what I would have done, but don't do it that one because that one's cool.
Alan, are you still here?
Alan K.
We'll keep this one relatively quick too. But do you have a favorite part of like? Have you watched some of our other hunts in between the scholarship and this one?
Not as much because I kind of determine which ones are in driving distance, but I did watch the St. George, and I think was there a Moab one too?
There was a Moab one.
Moab
Yes.
one was sick.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a way fun one.
Yeah, for sure. Excuse me.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun ones planned this year. Hopefully, with any luck, the snow stops and we can. Like 2 years ago, we had a memory pop up. We were like out in this way cool remote place. There was like no snow, and it's like completely inaccessible right now. We can't even
get there. So it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. Well, guys, appreciate you jumping on with us. Congratulations to both of you on both of those hunts. That's cool. If you do go to Taylor Swift, I expect some tags and some pictures.
Yeah.
Of course.
So if you go, you're probably going to end up being a fan. I told Sam, I'm like, if nobody finds him, we're going. And he's like,
Thank you. Thank you, Julian. Thank you.
I don't think he wanted to go.
No,
whatever.
I did not. I was not.
I'll take any tickets off your hands. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's a little different than what I like. Like,
So Print Engineering says, I wish you guys would have just posted the link in the description.
or had it written out somewhere. Which link? The link to this live?
I don't know what he's talking
I
about.
don't know what he's talking about either.
We're new to this kind of stuff. We're actually looking at getting some interns here shortly
Yes.
to help us kind of streamline our videos and
So maybe
double check our wording.
So
and
maybe we
everything.
won't
So,
be to the clues. So Print Engineering, the clue videos we all post on YouTube, and we have, I think, let me make sure it's in mine. We have all of that stuff like posted on bios on Instagram. That's like the easiest, that's the easiest place for us to put it. So if you're ever watching, just hop on our YouTube channel, and it should be pretty easy to find them from there.
I usually do post a story that has the link to the clues as soon as they drop. So we do try. Like I said, we're going to try to get some interns that are going to help us streamline some stuff here. But we'll see how that goes in the next little bit. We're talking to a few. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, good luck. Thank you for taking those tickets so that I don't have to attend Taylor Swift concert. Next time, if we hide tickets, we're going to wait for something cool like Metallica to come back on tour or something along those lines. But Wes is a closet Swiftie, and he really wanted to.
Did you buy the tickets or how'd you get them?
Yeah, we purchased them.
Yeah.
So we purchased them. And
it's a sold out concert.
Like 2 days after we purchased them, they were sold out. So
Ooh.
yeah, it's crazy. So don't let, in fact, I'll talk to you after the show and I'll get them transferred over to you. They're digital tickets, and guard them with your life because Swifties are crazy. We're finding out. So
yes.
yeah.
I already knew that because Wes is crazy and he's a Swiftie.
Yeah.
So.
I honestly thought she was just a country singer. So that tells you how much I know. I just knew a lot of people liked her. So
as we're working, Wes will like start humming Taylor Swift all the time. It happens.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, right. It's catchy. Catchy songs.
For the record.
All right, we'll let you guys out of here. Nice to visit with you guys, and good luck on the next one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
Bye. We're out.